What's up, everybody? This is Merrick from Unparalleled Universe, and I'm here to give you my top 10 action figures of 2015. And this is my personal list. I know that everyone won't agree with it, and sometimes the picks on the list aren't necessarily what the best action figure is, but just how much I like the action figure and how much I appreciate it and what it meant to me and all that good stuff. So yeah, and it was really hard to put together a top 10 because there were so many good action figures that come out this year. It's crazy. This had to be one of the best years of action figure collecting that I've ever had. Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff, so let's get into it. Here at number 10, I got the NECA Superman, the 7-inch version based on Christopher Reeve. And the reason he's here on the list is because of mostly because of his sculpt. Like, he doesn't have great articulation, and there's some quality control issues and things like that, but his sculpt is just perfect. And at number 9, the DC Icons Flash. And I know this figure, there's a lot of other figures that were better than this figure, but I just like it a lot. For some reason, I'm always messing with it. I can't put it down. So, and it just came out at the right time for me. I'm trying to get into more DC characters, and Flash is one that jumped out at me. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this figure. And for number 8, I have the Mafex Darth Vader. This year, it seems like a lot of people put out 6-inch Darth Vaders, and I think this one tops them all. I mean, the Figure Arts one is cool. The Black Series one's kind of disappointing, but yeah, this one's really, really great. And when I got this, I didn't get a chance to review it. I felt like I got it kind of too late to review it, but I wish I had. It's a really great Darth Vader figure. At number 7, I got the Bandai Figure Arts Luke Skywalker. And this figure is just perfect. I don't think they can make a better Luke than this one right here. The sculpt is perfect. The articulation is perfect. It's just a really nice figure. It's way better than the Black Series, that's for sure. At number 6, I have the Figure Arts Avengers Age of Ultron Iron Man Mark 43. And with this Mark 43, this is the first Figure Arts figure that I ever purchased, and I was just blown away by it. And I know I said in my Mark 45 review that I liked that one better than this one, but this one's just special to me because, yeah, it kind of sold me on the whole Figure Arts thing. At number 5, I have the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Hobgoblin Wave SpiderMan. And I know that other figures on the list are much better than this, but to me personally, this figure just, I don't know, it made me really happy because it reminded me of the Spider-Man figures that used to come out with the animated series from the 90s. And yeah, it's just a really cool figure. I keep this figure around. I'm always messing with it. The whole year I've messed with it. I keep it within arm's reach. So yeah, it's a great figure. And at number 4, I have the Mezco 112 Collective Judge Dredd figure. And I'm not talking about any specific version of that figure because there's several of them. Just that figure in general. I just really, really like it. I like what Mezco is doing with that 112 Collective line, and these figures so far are way better than I imagined they would be. Just with I didn't really like the idea of like actual clothes and things like that, but they came out really, really nice. And in the number 3 spot, I have the Figure Arts Avengers Age of Ultron Captain America. And with this figure, when I first took it out of the package, I wasn't really in love with it. I said in my review that I felt like that it felt cheap, but I was completely wrong with that. By the next day, I really regretted saying that. It just took me a while to sit with it, and yeah, now it's one of my favorite figures. He's like really fun to pose. He's really like photogenic, like he looks really nice in pictures. Yeah, it's just another good example of how good Figure Arts figures are. They're just killing it with Marvel and Star Wars. And for my number 2, I have the Marvel Select Disney Store exclusive Thor figure. And I know a lot of people won't agree with him being number 2, but I mean, I just love this figure. I think the sculpt is perfect. It's my favorite Thor figure by far. And he comes with the best accessory that any figure has ever come with. I mean, look at that. That's dope. Yeah, man, this is just a nice figure, nice accessory. Came with 2 heads, and yeah, he's just perfect. And my number 1 is not only my favorite figure of 2015, but it might be my favorite figure of all time. And that's the Mezco Dark Knight Returns 112 Collective Batman figure. And yeah, I don't think that's a surprise at all. I mean, I'm sure everyone, I think most top 10 lists that I've seen this year have Batman at the top, like number 1 and 2. So yeah, it's just great. Like, I mean, it's perfect in my opinion. I mean, I don't look at this figure and think like, oh, they could have done this better, like with anything, with any part of it. And it's cool, like all the different versions that came out of it. I think there's 6 different versions, and I have 3 of them, and I hope to one day get all of them. But I know that black and white one is going for a couple $100s at this point. But yeah, it's an amazing figure, and I mean that 100%. It's crazy how they made the clothes work, and yeah, I don't know. You wouldn't think that it would work like this in this scale, but it came out so nice. And yeah, I keep saying I can't wait to see what else Mezco has for the 112 collective. I really hope they start doing Marvel figures, and maybe they'll make a Captain America and it'll replace Batman as my favorite figure. But at this point, if I had to sell my whole collection and keep one figure, it would be this Batman for sure, without question. So that's my top 10 figures of 2015. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and please let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what your top 10 figures are, and I'd like to know what you guys think of my top 10 figures. And this year in 2015, I made the mistake of not reviewing every new figure that I got. If I got a figure and I already saw a bunch of reviews up, I wasn't interested in reviewing it, and I think that was a mistake. So in 2016, I intend to review every new figure that I get. And if anyone out there has any advice on what I could do to make my channel better or to improve at all, please let me know. I'm more than happy to hear some suggestions and take advice and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to check out cooltoyreview.com, and also make sure to comment, subscribe, and like, and all that good stuff. And once again, thank you very much, and peace.